Yo, everybody, how's it going today? Good morning. So let's get into it right away today. I'm in a really good mood. I'm in a very productive mood today. Every day I get up, I have a routine that I stick to pretty well, right? I take a shower every single morning. I'm not a take a shower at night kind of person. I prefer to feel really fresh in the mornings. I always make my bed, I clean up my place entirely. I organize my entire desk, as you guys always see. It's usually and always very, very clean. you know I set everything where it's supposed to be. Everything's laid out where it's organized, very retentive, very meticulous, laid out. It's a methodical way of just chasing that success or ensuring that it's going to happen for that day. So always get into the right mindset of being a winner and a champion even before your day starts, because the mentality is very important to maintain, and the discipline is even more important. The motivation is what gets you started, right? But it's the discipline that keeps you going forward when you don't want to. Imagine only having to, or imagine only working on the days that you want to. Life doesn't work like that. I think if you're a champion, you're going to be putting in that time. You're going to put in that effort, and it's going to persevere. You're going to persevere one day through that adversity, and I think it's going to pay off. So today I'm in a really good mood to work because I'm pushing myself to really dive into this market right here, okay? So we're gonna do a market scan first of all using the crypto scanner. That's what we're gonna do. And this video is gonna be public, just so you guys know, because I want to let you guys know what you're missing out on in the premium group. And this, everybody can attest that this video that you're watching right now is the level of quality that's put into every single video of mine, because I really care about that group. And I record anywhere from 2 to 4 hours of videos a day. Sometimes I do deserve a day off. I'm very sorry about that, my baby whales. But as far as you know, I do put in anywhere from 12 to 16 hours a day, right? Sometimes more. But hey, man, if you want to chase it, you got to chase it. And yes, I do trade on another account as well. I actually integrate into this computer, right, that I do on the side. And it's actually very, very easy. So you guys get a small glimpse of my actual trading. But for tier 2, that's where we're really going to shine together and trade. So first thing that we're going to do is we save time. We have now integrated a very methodical way of scanning this market in the morning. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to integrate once again the crypto screener into our day-to-day scanning. We've come up with a fairly good way of being quick with our scans, so I highly recommend that you guys all catch up as well. I do need a vertical monitor though, I have to admit, because this crypto scanner, when it pops up there, it's either you take up the whole screen and use it, or you try to use half of it and have a really ugly chart that you can sort of click on. That is kind of shitty, right? So the best solution is to actually get a monitor and flip it. Yeah, it's gonna have to be flipped, and it's gonna have to go right here, like right here on my left. So that way I keep my screener, crypto screener, and I keep my probably watch list there up, this one there. Pretty much this whole screen would be up, but I would be able to see this too, which would be very nice. On a vertical monitor, it'd be way nicer, I'm sure of it. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna start off with the crypto screener, and the first thing I keep it defaulted to is outside 30 and under, outside 30 and 70, so that means below 30 and above 70. Okay, so now that we have it isolated, we see some things, and right now we're on the daily. So we write USDT here, because if we don't, we got 31 matches, okay? Because we don't want BTC pair, we want USD pair. So it shows 11 here total, but of course we have to filter some of them as well. There's AVA right now, that's on the daily. That's on the daily. It's under, we don't under 28 RSI. So for example, if I had it kind of half up, I only see like 4 or 5. It kind of sucks. And then if I click on here, it loads up the chart. But the really crappy thing is, like, you only see a little bit of it. Do you know what I mean? I need a vertical monitor for this. This is very important, this tool, because it's used often. So we see pretty insane price action. Like, it's just insane. So this one's not going to get on our radar, though, because we can just tell the volume's really low, and the liquidity is even worse. So it's just kind of like going here right away. We're just going to check out Ava, and we just tell, right? It's not worth our time. It's not leverageable. So that gets eliminated. Next, let's take a look at what we're going through. Luna. That's oversold right now. Okay. I don't know about the volume or anything, but we're going to take a look at Luna. Speaking of Luna, she's doing really well. You guys always ask about her, so thank you. That makes my day. Yeah. I actually got dressed up a little bit. I realized I look kind of different. I do love the color red, if you guys don't know that by now. Red is kind of my vibe. So yeah. Mama Whale is not too shabby when she actually does herself up, you know? Which is not rare. And what's there to do herself up for? Right? Because we're home all the time now because of COVID, which is kind of crappy. But it's all right. It's understandable. So Luna is not worth it looking at right now. Then there's Rose, and then there's Comp. We know it's on our radar. Comp is doing really well. That's on our radar. Then we know there's Rose. That is going to get on our radar today as well, okay? So let's move Rose to the maybe. Rose, Bell is taken out. Comp is already on there. We know that. That's definitely on there. So we got to find some things to kind of get the fuck out. These guys are kind of like the heavy guys. You know, they're really heavy. So it's like, I want to keep them up there. But I'm running out of things to monitor. Right? So right now we see Rose and we see Inj, INJ, and then we see Wing. So let's check out both of those. INJ. What the fuck? Did that just happen today for Wing? Are you serious? Hold on. Since 3 in the morning, this thing went up 30%. Whoa. And it's got a lot of volume. Decent volume. That gets on my price. Let's get to my watch list. But it's on the maybe. All three of these are in the maybe. And then the last one is Wing. Was it Wing? Wing. What the fuck? 70%? Are you joking me? Shit. What the fuck? Whoa. It's got a lot of volume too. It's got 14 mil. Okay, so we just got 2 major coins just from this from this right here. Just from using this crypto scanner, we automatically found 2 super hot coins. And in my premium group, we go over how to set it up, and I do that quite often. So this is kind of awesome that we're just discovering coins. So the goal of every single day is to basically screen the market to see what are hot picks. But it's not as easy as you would think it is. So what I do in the premium group is to kind of navigate you guys and just give you a good list of my personal picks and exactly what I'm looking out for. I don't really give like play-by-play calls because I'm more so focused on education. But there's a lot of content there that's not there to handhold you. It's there to like really grow you as a trader. So this is kind of a cool 2 pick right there. We got Engine, we got Wing, we got Comp, we got Rose, right? We got these ones. This one I want to leave. You know what I think we need to do? I need to have another watch list, I think. And I don't want to move some shit around. Like, sushi is not that interesting to me anymore, though. Oh, actually, it is. I forgot. Sushi is still conforming to this right now. Waves is kind of conforming to another wave upwards, I think. Ave is conforming to that. Okay. XLM has a possible breakout downwards. Okay, it's coming down, squeezing. XRP is kind of in the same boat as XLM, but more symmetric. Okay, and the Wi-Fi is being sandwiched like this hard here now for the past 8 hours, and that conforms nicely. So they're all really important coins, right? So I don't know which one to get out of here. They're super important, all of them. So that's my bottom left monitor, which is like very priority for me to be watching all the time. Okay, so we kind of know right away, like, what's our hot coins for the day. You know, it's pretty obvious. I'm not in a position or anything at all, you know. So let's just go here. and check out the fiat market. Go to USDT and really give it a scan to see what's hot. We know Unfi is hot, okay? We know Comp is hot. Unfi, Comp, Rose. Is it a coincidence, guys? Is it a coincidence that I have here Unfi, right? That's super hot to me. Rose, Comp, and I'm like filtering it out like bam, like that, right? Like see how fast I snatched all these guys out? Quick, right? XVS is pretty nice too, actually. Let's go check out XVS. XVS. That's insane. This is just in a few days. One day. 60 something percent. Oh wow, it's probably gonna go for another run. Shit, man. A lot of coins are just spiking up hard right now. No, not enough to put on the radar though for me. Okay, so now let's keep going down. We know Wing. See? Wing got on our radar really, really fast. And the last one was, what coin do we add on here? INJ. Let's see if this would pop out here. INJ would have popped up as well. But we're using a crypto screener to scan all heavy and high RSI oversold regions, right? And this was basically just on the daily that we look for. So we know that these ones are really high in the daily, and they're in our interests right now, and so is Unfi. So these are brand new coins. Notice how we're cycling from way back in the days. We went from like ADA, EOS, CRV, those kind of coins, SXP, XTZ. Then we went to like near. Then we went to the Wi-Fi's, right? Then we went back to the ADAs and the alphas, and now these are like all new coins that are starting to cycle in. And then we went through like AVE and Wi-Fi, Unfi, and then now Unfi is like coming in with these newer coins like Rose, like Comp, like Inge, like Wing. I don't know what these are, but they're so hot right now. Look at Bell. Look at Bell. It's just like, okay, Bell is, I mean, that's in the wrong spot too. So Bell's gonna get on our watch list right now automatically because it's like 21% plus, right? So Bell's at 12 mil. Yeah, sure, I'll trade 10 mil coins, but I just won't talk about it. So Bell's look like it's gonna try to break this right now. I don't know if it's gonna break it. I hope it doesn't. It'd be an amazing short opportunity right now, and it's probably not gonna break it right now. So I'm literally gonna just hop into this coin right now, and probably just short it. And let's just see if I can even on here. If it's on here, Bell is in the tradable for here, but I don't think it's marginable. So, but I like to short resistances lately, especially on the first one. Now this one's just way at the top there. It's asking to drop right now. So let's just see if this one here is fine. This one is in the futures. Damn. This one here does look like it's making an ending fifth. And it's very volatile, this coin right now. On the 1 minute, it's dropping like percents at a time. So this is going to be probably my number one pick because right now, just based on how I'm seeing that I actually caught this coin at the top and at a resistance. I scroll down here and I'm seeing that Bell's resistance was all the way from November the 20th. Rose just got on there. There's no information. For this one here is at a high as well for comp, right? But I missed that wagon already. I missed that for Inge as well, right? For Wing, fuck, hurry up. Stupid leg. Oh my god. Okay, and then you look at Inge, right? I kind of missed it already. Wing, I kind of missed it already almost. Like, not quite yet, but Wing might not be there yet. But Bell right now is literally out of resistance from all these points. And I like that a lot. I don't think it's going to break it the first try. The volume is kind of like fading, I think. I don't know, though. I don't know. If it does break it, I'd be fucking pleasantly surprised. Why would it break it the first time? Do you know what I mean? It's more likely to make a retracement here. And if it did, that's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the fifth going up there to finish. There we go. It's actually shorting already. So I'm just going to go to 3x. I don't ever trade more than that, right? I'll transfer this here. Okay, so I'm in the Bell right now. I want to get out of the traditional markets just to clear up some space. I transfer 5k. That's all that I want in here. And this is good enough. Everything's somewhere else. Okay. So I'm getting ready right now to see what's going to happen with Bell. It seems very interesting right now to possibly short this because I don't think it's going to break out of the resistance. I'm only going to play a possible leverage up to 10,000 and I want to enter 50 of my percent of my position right now with a very round number and a market execution. So that's close to 35,000 Bell, and I know that 35,000 Bell is going to be equivalent to the value that I put in, because that's 50%, so it would be $5,070. So I'm going to wait for one small bounce right here, and then I'm going to see how this goes, and I'm going to figure out what time frame I'm actually trying to play this in. Because right now, this looks bad on the 1 minute time frame, and it gives me like massive anxiety to think that I missed something already. But we know that's not true. So make sure that you're appropriately playing it on the time frame that you're in, or that should be in. That's quite a big possible drop. I'm just gonna do it right now and enter it right now, almost blind, because I just based on price action, feeling fairly confident here at a resistance, and I think that this is curvature is gonna really fuck people over. It's gonna break to the upside. That I'm sure of. It's just a matter of when, right? So I'm gonna do this for now and just enter a position for 5K up 43,395. So we leave it at this just for now, right? And I do this quite often in my premium videos where I literally just hop into a trade in the middle of a technical analysis and I try to pump it out right away and release it. So yeah, so right now in the traditional market, right, we're a little bit different. We're about a penny off compared to the futures right here. So the future is a little bit lower than the traditional markets, but I think that it's obviously going to be on par. So we take a look here and assume that that's slightly a higher fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We assume the next possible support region is down over here, right? So the premium group is mainly like, because a lot of people are curious about it. That's why I'm making this video. It ain't like shilling advertising or anything like that. It is what it is, right? You guys see exactly for what it is. There's no sugarcoating anything in the premium group. Um, $27 up already, not bad. It's just me trading and me sharing my information and what I find throughout the day. You know, there's no trying to sell you anything more. I mean, you're basically paying me $11 a month for my time as well, which it certainly helps because I don't have to just trade full time, right? Which would be a bigger profit, to be quite honest, like by a lot. So you guys are kind of compensating me for my wage as well, which kind of works out both ways. Which I'm actually really grateful for this because I enjoy interacting with you a lot more than just trading solo. So now that I got this kind of idea of a possible short in my mind that I've entered, right? I'm gonna draw it out always. And then look at my entry here is 43257. Okay. Was it 43257? Yeah, it was. So I still have a lot more that I can trade, keep in mind, right? So I'm gonna just draw kind of a support line for 3257. So I kind of entered. Hold on, where did I enter? 43257. So this one's a little bit higher. So I entered it a little bit late, I guess. So this one looks a little bit off, but that's fine. I got a lot more I can actually leverage. I'm not concerned about this, but my target's going to be roughly down here near the 382. So I'm pretty happy with a possible 6% scalp there in a $5,000 position. And right now I'm not really down anything much. I'm down like $15. This looks like it's kind of about to curve over, gonna tick downwards, right? We're getting that kind of hovering on a short time frame. So because this is so volatile, I'm able to play it basically from the period of, I'm playing the wave from the period between 3:30 and now, which is 8 hours, that formed an entire wave. We got the really ugly doji candle here, and in 3 minutes the 30-minute candle is going to form this hanging man, right? So we look at a low time frame and it's very easily said that this could be 1, 2, 3, this could be 4 somewhere down there. That's the fifth, right? That's in the formation. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it certainly looks like the fifth there is in the forming of some sorts. So if this drops down there, that's going to be a fairly decent profit for a very early trade in the morning. What time is it now? It's about noon. So I'm just kind of starting my day. I think there's a lot of opportunity that's going to come. So then I'm in a short position, obviously, from right around, we'll just say around here, because it's different, right? My stop's probably going to be a 1-to-1, I'm guessing, or maybe more. But because of the the price action over here, right? It's more likely that I'll take my profit right around there. Okay, the 382 roughly, right? So then that's pretty good for a 5-6% possible profit there, a 1.5 RR. I like that very much. This setup. Yeah, I do like it a lot. So now we look at it on a bigger time frame. We already know our picks are these ones, right? We look at all of them, and let me go over really quickly why that there are picks. Okay, I don't think I really did that with you guys. So we already know XRP. Simple. Simple because we look at the big time frame and we say this guy has been consolidating for 2 weeks and 1 day now. Wow, I'm pretty good. I call that right out. When you look at the charts for every single day for 60 hours a week more, you kind of know everything that goes on in the market and you can follow it a lot better. So you know that this guy is doing the same thing. XLM is a little bit shorter by 2 days. 2 days shorter. It's about 12, 13 days, right? So we don't know if XRP is going to break to the upside, but it sure is making a beautiful pattern, which means that alerts need to be set. This alert went off last night, but I ignored it because it was on the downside rather than up. So I stayed in bed. So now it's squeezing. I want to know if it's going to go down or up, don't you guys? So I'm going to sandwich my alerts closer and closer to this apex that's squeezing. XLM, same thing. Add an alert, right click, click on add alert, go to every time, click on create. There you go. We'll put it there. We know AVE is making the fifth wave there, or 4 coming down. Remember yesterday I was like, it's going to drop another 6%. Well, it's already dropped 4. And the 7% would have been down there. So this green box is where I long. Yeah, definitely where I long. Wi-Fi, I'm confused by it, but it hit the 618, and now it's really trending at this support line since November, so it's very confused. If it breaks upwards, it's going to break up big. If it falls down, we're going to see it like drop like 20-30%. On 5, we're all following this right now. It's some major corrections underway. Hard, right? So it fell down a lot. So we're going to try to catch this maybe on a low time frame. So this is actually going to get promoted to my other list here. Like the like this is going to be priority as well. But these ones are going to be like a different level. Like just, they're completely different category than that, right? So my internet frozen? No. But my shit here keeps getting disconnected. Maybe because I got too much like up and it's like pinging the server like crazy. So maybe that's why I'm always losing connection to TradingView but nowhere else. Okay, well. So we see Unfi kind of just dropping here. We would definitely want to catch this sometime soon, right? So then, anyways, let's round up the rest. We already talked about Wi-Fi. It's reaching this support zone that's been trending for a long time now. So there's massive opportunity. So the goal is to basically be able to monitor things. Okay. So the skills come when you learn about technical analysis. No, let me tell you guys something. The skills really do come. Like you put in the time to learn about what technical analysis is, and you learn all about the TA and what R side, MACD, whatever, whatever I use at least. Everyone uses different things as well, right? So once those skills are down, then it becomes like an importance. It's important to be able to monitor many different coins in a long, like over a period of time, right? So creating like a watch list of some sort of system for you to track what's going on is like really crucial. So in my opinion, like you got to be able to, you can't just track one coin and trade only, for example, Litecoin, right? You're like, okay, I'm only gonna follow Litecoin, and I'm gonna become a Litecoin specialist. Well, some days Litecoin will do nothing. Some weeks or months or years, Litecoin will do nothing. We'll say, right? So it's a matter of being able to observe a vast variety of different coins, so then you can actually profit from them if they move. And just so you guys know, on an unserious note, it's actually not me that's big. It's just my jacket that's really puffy. You guys know what I mean? It's not me like fat or anything. I just look fat because of my puffy jacket and the way I sit, and it's just how I am. But other than that, like I'm not, overweight or anything. I don't think I'm actually super skinny. If you guys like look at me, like fuck, I don't know why you guys are just teasing and ragging on me all the time about being like overweight and stuff. Oh my god, I have to suck that in so hard. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Okay, anyways, back to this trading right here, okay? So now, like, this coin is pretty hot. You guys like that shit? Look at that drop right there. I'm doing this live. I'm doing this live in front of you guys. This is going to turn into a big profit, right? So we're going to profit. We're probably going to take a trade right around here. We're price action trading, and it happens to be the 382 range right here as well. Nice. This was a really awesome trade. Like, I'm live trading on camera with you guys during my technical analysis. That's free to the public. Whoops. So I'm going to probably target, like, here. I'm in a 5K position. That's it. I don't need to play more. 5 times 5 is 250. I can easily make $1,000 a day on the $5,000 margin account if I really tried. And what I'm saying is, like, don't get greedy, guys, okay? I don't know about you guys, but, like, I have trouble even trying to spend, like, money because I don't really have anything I want to buy. I'm just content with everything I have, right? You know, they have a saying that goes something like this, right? If you're not happy with what you have right now, then you'll never be happy with more. You never get to a point where you have enough of something to be happy. I'm starting to realize that now that I'm closer to 40, believe it or not. I'm 36, and I'm starting to really realize that, you know, happiness really does come from within. Everything else external, they're all extrinsic things that don't really make us happy. So I want to do things like buy memories, as in traveling. But it's very difficult to travel right now, as you guys know. Countries are really going into extended lockdowns. Borders are being closed as well, so I'm forced to kind of trade right now. That's why I got virtual reality, to be quite honest, just so I can experience a little bit more of the outside without being outside. And it's actually helped out a lot. So, yeah, like I personally think that it's reasonable to even a professional trader, like some people that I actually know, they do trade with about 5 to 10K, and they like double or quadruple it every month just in leveraging here, because that's just their system. It's kind of like how I grew up in the market here as well, trading on Bitfinex there, leveraging it times three, just doing the math very nicely and make sure we're protecting ourselves. So it's not recommended for everybody, but you know it's got its moments. So the 382 fib range there, it's gonna be my target. I'll probably go for 136. Let's do 136 here. Okay. So if I go to 1.36, that's 250 American dollars right there. So let's just go 136. Let's put in, how many do I have here? 35,000, 3,500. And then we're gonna place a buy here for a long. I always say it out loud because I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I don't want to click the wrong shit and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, sorry. So there's no way you're gonna be able to trade this on like a 40-minute chart or a 45-minute chart or 1 hour. You know, you gotta go to the volatile time frames. You gotta go to exactly where it needs to be, which is on the low time frames. That allows you to see more things going on. So now, like, I'm trading Bell right now. It's pretty fun coin in my opinion. Okay, so all these get red, right? These guys all get red, and now I'm gonna rename this chart. So it's kind of cool what I do when I come up with a new system, because I really stick to my new systems, and they don't really get changed at all. And once you come up with a system, I'm all about the efficiency. So this one here, screen 3, goes to the bottom. Okay, but screen 3 is actually going to get a copy. I'll show you, because there's going to be two different ones. So check this out. So we got Sushi and Unfi making a move right now. So this one here, what I'll do is I'll make a copy of it. Make a copy, screen 3B, I'll call it screen 3B. Because now this is the screen 3 second one that I'm going to be cycling back and forth. So you guys are going to see it as this one here. So this one here, you'll see me. Whoops, that's my bad. Was it this one? I saved it as a copy as. Here we go. Okay. So system efficiency is really important. So here, you guys notice this one here is screen 3. We'll rename it to screen 3A. Okay. I think it's hard to manage 5, 6 monitors, but 4 is okay. This counts as 4. So screen 3A. So I got screen 3A here. That's for basically Ave, right? And this one here, we rename it. I should probably rename all this. Screen 1. Oops, sorry, this is screen 3. Screen 3, this is screen 1. I know where they are now. This was temporary. 1 is top left, 2 is top right. And this one here is screen 3A. Right? Okay. So it's good now. I got all these in here. I'm going to move actually sushi to this one here. Or it's not that one, to this one here. So then this one here, I now have, right, screen 3 is right here. And screen, there we go. Whoa, what is it doing this? Oh, come on. I don't know why it's doing that, but you guys get it. So anyways, now that you've set up the screen with me, let's just get this on here. So now I've got all of my new screens here that are being set up nicely. Sometimes people like to set their screens up the way that I kind of do as well, or you guys get some insight on how it's done, right? So that's always a good thing as well, that I go through the actual process of everything with you. And then now we have a really good watch list that we set up for the day, right? So we got our six ones right now: Bell, Rose, Comp, Inge, and sorry, Wing and Sushi. So these guys are kind of our hot picks for the day. So now we're mainly focused on Bell right now because that's the trade that I'm in. But we're gonna go through all of these ones reasonably. And I should probably swap up. I should. Okay, I'm just gonna move this here now. Okay. So we're doing really well today overall, I think. All right, now that the screens are all set up, I apologize about that, okay, for doing with you guys, but that's necessary. This is part of the process. There's no skipping things, okay? If you want to be able to multitask, you got to be able to have a system that's going to allow you to track all this shit. So now I got major watch lists today. I got 6, 12, 18, 24 coins, plus another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 36 coins on my fucking watch list. That's crazy. And you know what? I do a really good job of managing it. Right? Look at Wing. Wing is just, whoa, it's crazy. I love it. So I'm doing pretty good right now on my trade. $71 up already. I'm definitely gonna nail this trade in my opinion. It's probably gonna just steamroll down 8-9% from what we've seen. These coins that have reached the tops, they're just killing it. You know what? I'm like debating in this video right now. Am I really gonna? Whoa! This coin's killing it too in 15 seconds. This one just dropped 2%. I think I'm gonna nail this trade too. So let's start off here with my pick, which would be Bell, right? So let's start off with Bell to see how this goes and what we're looking at on a big picture and the picks for the day. So we're shorting it because we're out of resistance. I like to short first resistances, especially when I believe that that's 1, 2, or actually is it? That's most likely a 1, 2 in there somewhere. A 3, or sorry, a 3, that's an ABC to make the 4, and this is most likely a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 that's being formed right now. I don't know if we can see it on a lower time frame yet. We don't even know if that's a third. I really couldn't tell you at all actually. Between say that bump and that one. Yeah, it's getting a little bit it's this one's way higher. This one's way lower. I don't really know. This is most likely a 1, 2. Yeah, I really couldn't tell you. I'm not even gonna try because sometimes you just look at a structure and you're like, whoa, backing off. So regardless of what that structure is, I'm gonna just take basically this fib range only, right? That makes a lot of sense. Especially if I like it when you see Okay, there are two different structures. Let me explain to you. There's this structure that goes up and then goes down, and then this one here, like channels. Like this one here that channeled on the third. I don't really like to short it because you just don't know if it retraces so bullishly. Like, you know, it goes into this channel like that nicely, and it only retraces to like here to the bottom of the channel. It can just blow up and go up. But the thing about it on a fifth wave is it's more likely to break down. Very likely to break down. So I don't like to short those ones, but this one here, when the four and then the five, where it squeezes, anything squeezes on the fifth, I'm down to short. Okay, and you might not see it squeezing in here right now, but I see it on the lower time frame, right? You kind of like see this push like that. Do you know what I mean? In that type of progression. So, and not only that, we're getting this peak right here. So I'm definitely like we're hitting this region right there short term. It's like 40 minutes, but to a day trader, 40 minutes, like no, it's about an hour. You can say 50 minutes. So we'll just say an hour. Well, 1 hour is 1/8 of your day as a day trader in the traditional market. So yeah, that little tiny spot there could really affect things. I'm not really up or anything, not anything worth mentioning at least. One, two, three, four. That's probably a fifth. Okay, so yeah, this resistance is really causing contention. 2 hours getting a lower high on the RSI. Um, I remember around this time 2 years ago, I was in Disneyland. That was pretty fun. Fun time in Paris. So here's one, two, and here's three. Three peaks down. I'm just counting bearish everything right now. So I'm gonna see how this goes. I like this candle. I like this series, like pushing down, one try up, hammer candle at the top, another one, and this one is the rejection one. On the 30 minutes shows even more, see? So I'm reassuring myself that I'm in a pretty decent place right now, and keep in mind I got way more. If this all of a sudden explodes to the upside, big whoop did he do, I can stop myself out, or I can profit $30 and buy myself a lunch, right? And then I'd be happy to long with the crowd and go with the grain. And then if it goes up even higher, I'd be happy as well to find a possible short opportunity. And then we catch that. And then for Rose, right, it's getting definitely some highs. A lot of wicks. That's the thing about Rose I don't like. On like a 1 2 hour, a lot of wicks. Like fucking wick galore. 6% wicks. Rejected, rejected, rejected. It's not solid. This is pretty solid in my opinion. Comp is pretty solid too. These guys just, oh, it's kind of nasty. So it's unpredictable is what I'm saying, right? So it's like really unpredictable. You got to really be able to, like, people are getting liquidated hard, and I think that it's controlled by majority right now. That's why we're getting this type of ugly price action. In fact, I think that this is most likely one, two, three, four, and there's a fifth that's forming in there right now. I don't know where the fifth is or what it is, but it looks like it is forming. This could be one, two, three, four, five, but I think that there could be one more possible wave to the upside, as in one, two, three, four to five. So I'm gonna set an alert right here. Okay, I'm gonna set an alert every time it crosses over or comes back down to this territory. It's so volatile that we should be able to trade this coin fairly decently today, as well. So Rhodes is on our list. We're possibly making one more wave to the upside. Okay, one more wave just to remind ourselves, because you guys might be smoking as much pot as me, and you probably won't even remember this conversation in like 10 minutes that I just had. So I'm gonna make myself a really important note to short. I always use like a red box, right? I don't. This doesn't necessarily mean to short right there. It reminds me that I'm looking for a short, right? And I don't want to put up that big ass red one, or sorry, the traditional like this one here, because it just takes up too much space. But I guess I should. That's easier. Okay. So now I know Rose pretty well, and Calm I missed it already. I think I I, I legitimately think that I missed the window, which was about 7%. but there could be one more wave upwards, so that gives me reassurance. I really think that there could be one. I originally thought that this one could be the correction, but I realized that on a bigger time frame, no way. See what I mean? No way. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is definitely one more wave up. It's gonna hold above here probably. So this is a really good opportunity to be interested in a long, in my opinion. But instead of logging it, because I'm already too high up in the wave, I'm not gonna FOMO and just buy it. But know that I'm interested in here. I'm gonna set an alert to break above this price right here. Okay, so if it goes up, great. If it goes down, great. If it breaks it, great. I'm gonna maybe buy breakout, but I probably won't, like I mentioned. But I'm gonna be notified to short possibly. If it goes down to this alert, great. I got a potential to really long it then because it hits even lower. So really good position here for comp on a lower time frame. But keep in mind this crossover is happening. That's why we're dropping like how much percent already? 6, 7% on comp already. So Inge is the same sort of where it drops a pretty good amount, 10% already. These guys are all 10 to 20 million dollar coins, so I'm okay to talk about it. Here's possibly a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So Inge is like really, really volatile right now. I do not know the progression of this at all, but this could be 1, 2, and this looks like actually I couldn't even begin to tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks like the first subwave of something, and that Inge has got a long ways to go. But this wick right here is scary. It rejects 12%. So this guy gets on our watch list, but low on our watch list because it's so progressed compared to other coins. See, these guys haven't really corrected much yet, like Bell. Rose has not corrected that much. Comp has a little bit, right? And then Inge corrects a lot already. Just the formation of everything. Sushi is on a different level, right? It's not really on the same plane as them. I just had to move one on that watch list. So those are kind of my plans for today. Yeah. So I started off the day once again with a short for Bell. It's really nothing worth mentioning. Yeah. I'm hunting for a second one right now. It's not this red list. None of these guys make the list today short term, but they all make the long term. So we're talking about XRP long term. We got this symmetric triangle support. We got this XLM support as well. That's been forming for a long time, for 12 days now. Possibly break down or up. Alerts are all set for either way. We got AVE in our fifth wave leading, first leading wave diagonal possibility. We got Wi-Fi that's going up that after we get rejected at 618, and it breaks to the downside. I didn't even see that. I don't think I saw that until just now, unless I'm drawing it wrong. I would say that this is a break. Yeah, I'd say it's a break. It's on the 3 hour. The 4 hour is probably more significant. Oh yeah, finally we break, guys. This is the beginning of a dip for Wi-Fi. Unfi, okay, just gets heavy on our watch list there. Actually, we gotta switch. We gotta switch. Sushi and Unfi. Come back here. Unfi. There we go. Okay. So then we go waves, or sorry, Wi-Fi breaks down. Sushi, we're waiting for this fifth wave extension to finish, kind of like Aves, right? Aves is so similar. Let's probably put them together, right? Aves, Sushi. Aves, Sushi. Wi-Fi breaks down. Waves here is definitely breaking down now. I think it reached the very top. Who cares about Litecoin? None of these guys are even worth talking about. Okay. And then Unfi, right? We know it's reaching near top. It's corrected a lot already. This could, I don't know, bullish flag, but oh, this one actually did make another wave up. Okay, that's fine. Oh wow, it did. So this one here made the fourth. This is the fourth probably. Maybe. I don't know. Fuck. Unfi is getting hard, right? So I don't really know. Like Unfi is one of the ones where it's like, holy crap, gotta really watch it. So this one here, we're trying to short this. Don't think it's gonna work out that well right now. I don't know why, but I think I screwed up on this one here. But we're gonna give it some time. It's not like I'm in a loss or anything. This is kind of how a lot of my trades go, where I just kind of get my feet wet, see how it goes, and if the tide is good, right? If there are good waves, then I'm gonna catch it. But it doesn't. If think of it like I'm not a surfer by any means, but I would imagine being out in the water is really important to be wet there and waiting for the waves, right? And sometimes like you're gonna go in a little bit, but you're not gonna always ride the whole wave. Is what I'm guessing from what I've seen on TV. You know, you just might sample it. Does that make kind of sense? So this trade might not even go well, but I don't really care if it does or doesn't. All that matters is that I'm trying. Because if you can't just wait for that 100% probability win rate trade because they don't come. But I don't mind taking like 10 trades with a 50% chance to win because yeah. But of course my probability is higher than that. Okay, so then we know Bell. It's my favorite. Rose, right? We're waiting to see if there's a retracement. One more wave up. Short. Comp. Oh, gets right to my green box. Almost, but not quite yet where I want it to be. I want it to be a little bit lower. It does drop 78%, so I can scalp a tiny bit. Okay, Wing is really taking a nosedive right now. If all of these alts are taking a nosedive, take a look. Okay, like Unfi fell down hard from the top there, 20%. Bell fell down, only 5% so far. Rose fell down like literally like 6%, we'll say. Comp fell down 7%. Wing fell down 11. Inge fell down 11. What makes you think Bell won't fall down more than 4%, huh? Good logic. Yeah, I built that up, guys. I built that up on purpose. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that this thing's gonna take a shitter. So waiting. Oops. So I'm waiting a little bit right now just to see how this goes. I could have taken my measly little 1% profit there, but no, I'd rather wait. So every coin kind of fell down right now, and I think that there's a strong possibility that this is most likely a bearish flag. There's a strong possibility that we're gonna kind of follow the other coins as well. So here we're still at the resistance, so I think we're gonna definitely like get so much tension here between the bulls and the bears. Um, yeah, 20-minute cross, 15-minute crossed over, right? So wing right now is like got to be on our watch list too. Like all of these coins. Okay, Rose, I'm so excited for a short if it gets up there. I'm just cycling through every single one, right? This one's getting really, really close to our zone here. It's there within like half of a percent or so. So I'm asking myself, do I want to long this for a fifth wave possibility? Like that's possible. That's a huge wave. I mean, it doesn't look like there's all the waves in there yet, right? So I don't. There's one more wave. It looks like, and this looks like there's one, two, three, right? And that's four. And I don't know what the fuck this is. One, two. That is that a three? And that's a four down there. Is how far down is it going? I mean, if you look at it, am I taking just a retracement of that one for now, and then of this one, or am I taking a retracement of the whole thing? And the answer is most likely a retracement of the whole thing will be the long picture. But for now, this is going to be a really juicy long. I think we're just about to break out, to be honest. Okay, we're going to go to the 15-second chart here. Yeah, comp is pretty decent. Well, we just took a nosedive. Oh, fuck, man. That was nice. So this one here, how big did it get? 16%. So this one's going to be half of that. 30% of half of 8%. I can get about 4% scalp on here. That's a pretty decent trade in my opinion. So we got this particular like zone right there that happened. Was that today? Yeah, this 3 hours ago, 8 in the morning. Oh, and this region and that region. So we got really good activity for a little bit of a bull run here. So I'm gonna go to comp really quickly. Okay, I'm gonna go to comp just to see if I can catch a quick scalp here, because I'm starting to realize like there's that region there, and then there's that region as well, right? So this is how we look at things on a short-term picture. This is really big volume that's sold off there, but I like these series of candles, but I think I'm gonna let it drop one here a little bit more because this is a 1% rejection in 15 seconds. So we gotta go here to the price action, just kind of see what's going on. Whoops. Star that. Okay, so it's still nosediving down, right? So then we know that this is looking pretty good for us. So in the 1 minute, it just looks normal, like it's just going downwards like that. But you guys don't see that it's parabolically dropping on a 15-second chart. Like it really is. But I think that this is a good place to even consider how long right now. Like I'm gonna buy 30, I think. It's about 5K. But I'm gonna wait here. Cause it's still too bearish in my opinion. Bell, I'm up $60 on it. So this one's very bearish in my opinion still. It's definitely not a place you want to buy long. Just to see how everything is going. Okay, not right now at least. So notice that this one's moving a lot. Comp, 8% down. So Comp and Bell are kind of my hot list right now. Bell and actually I'm gonna move them to the bottom because I like to watch them here. Bell and Comp are on my bottom, or my priority, but you know what I mean. These ones here, they're on the bottom because they're closer to my monitor. It's just my system of organizing shit. So then like, and then this one is squeezing, so we gotta put our alerts. Kind of like really gotta get on top of these alerts and make sure that they're on, right? 'Cause sometimes I mute by accident, so I always confirm that they're on and I can hear it. So the comp is going to 162. Okay, sorry you guys. I turned on the volume, but you guys have to hear it still with me. Okay, so comp, what was I gonna do? Okay, 160, it's going downwards, right? So then Unfi, we got our alert set there. It's squeezing. We got rows. We're trying to short, waiting for another wave up, but we're also waiting to see if we can long this, right? Maybe. So then I'm gonna put my thing right there, just to see, to squeeze. Wing right now. I already missed the opportunity, man. Fuck. Okay, let's just put an alert right around here so we can get a long opportunity ready just to go support. Inge here. Fuck. Missed it as well, so I gotta put an alert. So these ones are like, you miss them, you snooze, you lose, man. Every time. It needs to default every time. Fuck, instead of clicking there every time. Yeah, Wi-Fi. Oh, Wi-Fi broke down, obviously. That's why. So Wi-Fi broke down, guys. Congratulations. We figured that out. That means that XRP is probably doing some shit. Nope. XRP not yet. XLM it broke down. Oh, wow. This broke down hard. No, that's a few hours ago. So let's go back to Bell. Okay, let's go back to Bell. It's waiting to break down. Comp actually ended up rallying already. So here we go. This is it. So I'm going to buy long 30 right here. So I'm in two positions right now. Okay. I'm in one short and I'm in one long. Okay. You see the price action kind of going crazy right now. I see the green candles right now. This is the big green candle. The 1 minute chart, we got a little doji there. The indecision candle ends up bringing it to the upside in my opinion. So we're going to be managing two different trades today. This one's definitely going to take a nosedive down. I got my order open here for 136 on the buy side here, which I'm very confident about. This one's going to yield a very nice profit today. Okay, a 4% right there on a 5K position. That's going to be $200. There's the comp rallying to the upside right now. Let's go to like a 15-second chart. And we do see it nicely. Okay, I didn't catch quite the bottom. If I got it there, it would have been nicer, but I didn't. I'm not really not up much at all, but it does instill some confidence. I don't know where the fuck we are in the cycle. I can't even begin to tell you, to be quite honest. But I do see that there's some possibility of this being a wave up. I think that these regions, that wick was massive. Okay, that wick was 11%. We got that right there. We got this region right there. So there must be some retracement of this in here. I don't know what the fuck it is. It doesn't even look like a possible, like this is probably a 1, I'm guessing. I'm guessing this is a 1, 2, and that's a 3. You know what I mean? This is somewhere a 3 in here. So if I do my fib extension, excuse me, if I do my Fibonacci extension right here, I'd be using a 1-to-1. Perfect. We hit the nose. So then if this is a 3 here, we're probably just going to retrace this specific one right there. So that means I can close at 168 for like the shittiest scalp, which I regret getting into because I don't think it'll get higher than that. But it could get up to 169.85. So if I go to 169.85, and keep in mind I only put $5,000 into this margin account here today. Okay. So $5,000 I put in here today. We're at 5,100 something already, or whatever. I don't know. It's too small to care about right now. So then I go to 179-ish, right? I go to my charts here. I can see 178.70, we'll say. So let's go to sell here. 178. Oh, sorry, 168. 168. We'll just say 50, and we'll say 30 coins here. So I'm gonna go sell here, and there we got our limit up here. So then if we finish both of these trades, we're gonna be able to scalp fairly small, like not even worth mentioning almost. But I want to just finish through with my video for you guys and go from there. So anyways, I think I'm gonna leave it at this for today. You guys kind of get an idea of how I kind of just go through things in the premium group. It's very detailed, it's very focused, it's very oriented towards helping you guys. And if you guys are curious about a lot of these theories I talk about, right, these ideas and how I'm doing technical analysis, definitely consider taking my course. All right, it sells for 240 American dollars, but it's one of the courses that can really provide the fundamental that can help you propel to the next level of where you want to be. And I explain things in a very, I guess, clear and concise way. That's also fun. That sticks. That's more importantly, right? It sticks. That's kind of what people have been saying about me. So consider picking up the course. Okay, if you saw this video exactly where I'm sitting here in my little plaid shirt here or sweater, I'll be more than happy to give you guys a 50% discount if you heard it in this particular video. So for 120 American dollars, it's probably one of the best educations you can get in the stock market, in my opinion. It's like yeah, it's a good value. Leave it at that. If you're interested, contact me. We'll go from there. So have yourselves a great day, and I hope that the non-premium members enjoyed this video today. Bye now.